is up, Florida Outdoors people? Welcome back to the Florida Outdoorsman channel. As you can see, we're out on the big boat again. We got the offshore rods, and we are heading out of Jupiter Inlet. We'll see how this goes. It's kind of a last-minute, spur-of-the-moment trip. I don't know. As you guys saw last week, we caught that beautiful bonita. Yeah, my back and my arms still hurt from that. Yes, I know I am a wuss. I need to start going to the gym again. All right, I get it. So, all right, so let's get out of Jupiter Inlet. I have no idea what we're gonna catch, but I know it's gonna be a good day, and I'll catch you guys out there. See yeah. Well, I've just hooked grass there. Never mind. Let's slow this up a little bit. You guys saw that bite live on camera. Yeah, I always forget to mark the fish. Doesn't feel overly huge, I will say that. My guess, probably another bobo. All right, let's go to the back of the boat and see what we got. Might have just realized it's hooked. Yep, it's looking like a bobo. No! Wait! It's either a skipjack or a... No, there's no way. Yeah, no, it's a bobo. All right. For a second, it kind of looked like a skipjack or a blackfin. All right. Okay. That makes more sense. It definitely did not look like a bobo for a second there, guys. Oh. And we got another one on. Probably another bobo. Feels a little bit better. Yeah. Let's get this off. We must have went right through a school of them. That, guys, is why you always keep the boat in gear. get my leaning post chair, my fighting chair on. That's why I got the fully swiveled ones. Swiveled! I don't know. You guys may think catching bobos is stupid, but I'm gonna be honest, guys. I love catching these stupid things. They're a fun fight, I will say that. Finally, this X-Wrap got some attention. This is the exact same X-Wrap that we caught that big Jack Crevalle on. And of course it's the shotgun bait that was really far back there. Oh, did it come off? No, it's fighting on the surface now. I'm just dragging it on the surface. Oh. I think since I'm dragging it, something bit it. I think we might have gotten a shark, guys. Yeah, because I'm just dragging it on the surface now. Yep, we got sharked, and it was, I think this is like a little AJ. Huh. That sucks. That genuinely sucks. Dang it. And comment what you think that was. It was kind of hard to tell from the head. But we're in like 200 feet of water. I guess keep working our way that way. Or, I'm sorry, that way. And there's some storms on the horizon too, but we're gonna fish this as long as we can. All right, back to it. I guess I did forget to show you guys the bobo too. Nice, I don't know, like, let's say like maybe 22-inch bobo. He's already long dead. I brained and bleeded him and dispatched my bait, or yeah, dispatched the bait. So let's throw him in the cooler, and we got bait if we can find some spots to drop on. Yeah, that was not stopping. Yep. Exit out of that. This is gonna be a tangled mess, I can just see it. or it got off, or it got sharked again. I don't know, but it's just coming. Yeah, I feel something actually. The only reason I'm sitting down, guys, is because it's kind of wavy out here. I know the camera probably doesn't do it justice, but I don't feel like going in the water. There we go. Oh, there we go there. Just because this feels like something of quality, I'm gonna reel the other lines in. Okay, now that we've kind of slowed down a little bit, we can do this right now. Let's get this belt on. Get the motor in gear. All right. It's a little bit better. That way I'm not worried about crossing lines. Probably still a bobo, but I think it's just another bobo. Yep, just another bobo. Oh, stop running. Holy. Okay. I don't know if any of that was even on the camera. Hoi. Okay. That's like 3 bobos, which I'm fine with. But I do hope for something else here soon. All right, I can't show you guys the other side because, well, he's bleeding profusely, but I think I've got enough bait, and let's get this guy to go. Whew. All right, it's 3 bobos for this video. Again, I'm happy about it, but I'd kind of like to catch something else. All right, we hooked something, and it's just going straight down. Oh. Ooh, gotta pick back up. weed line right now. Fingers crossed there's something. Fingers crossed there's a mahi, guys. Just saw a little peanut underneath the boat, or underneath my bait. They're here. All right, you know what? I'm gonna use some of that bonita and just chunk it. I'll let you guys know if I catch anything. Well, I threw on a chunk. I don't know what ate it. Comment on catching an AJ. It was a little blue runner. So, yeah. We chunked a bait and caught a blue runner. As fun as that would be, I really don't want a blue runner. I want a mahi. So, yeah, I think we're gonna circle back around and try and cast a little bit. Hope you're having fun. I don't even know if that was even on camera. I think we might have another bobo on, guys. Again, gotta sit down because it is getting sporty out here, guys. And we did just roll a reef line, or a weed line. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I got lucky and there was a mahi on there. You guys can even hear me because of how I don't think it's a mahi. goes, guys. Alright. Let's get him unhooked and back in the old water. Sorry, I got distracted by a big piece of sargassum. Alright. They sure do bleed a lot, guys. I mean, that is what makes them great baits. Wow, it's right there and I can barely see it. Oh, and just to clarify, whoever might say it from that clip, yes, I did see the bonita swim off. The toss was fine. The fish is fine. Alright. Either got grass or something small, but it's gonna be the last one I reel up. Starting to get choppy out here, guys. Little something, at least. It's heavy, so it's probably grass. Or another bonita. Or a blue runner. Alright. I'm tired, guys. I've been rolling this weed line. Just catching, I've caught like 2 bonita off camera. Just wanted to show you guys the last one. We're gonna move further inshore and see if we can find a reef or something and try and bottom fish. I'm tired. I've lost count of how many bonita we've caught, but we've been doing good. So let's head on in, and it's getting kind of rough out here, so I'm gonna head in just so we can try and, sorry, I'm at a loss for it right now. I'm gonna head in and see if I can't find a reef line, and yeah, we'll see where this goes. Looks perfectly right in the upper mouth, and off she goes. Alright, let's get going. Again, I know the camera doesn't do it justice. I'm sure it does not look as rough as it actually is out here, but it's a little rough out here. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, we're trying to do some bottom fishing, but yeah, it's wavy and windy and difficult out here, guys. Alright, we got something. Hey, a nice mangrove snapper. Look at that. That's a nice mangrove. Let's see what she measures out to be. I know she's going to be legal. I just want to see what she measures out to. Alright, down she goes. We got dinner at least. And we got a radio check. Alright, back around we go. Alright, back down we go. What we'll catch? Probably another snapper, hopefully. anchor up. We'll see how this goes. It's a little wavy and rough, so I don't know how well this is going to work. All right, here we go, guys. All right, I changed my mind. It's just too rough to try and anchor up, guys. I'm sure I could probably do it, but I'm not gonna because it's just too rough. So we're just gonna drop down to the bottom and hope for the best. This current is just ripping, so it's hard to kind of stay on the wreck. All right, we're back for another drift. I think I'm gonna do one more snapper and then I might call it a day, guys. All the other boats are turning in, and I think we might be one of them here soon. Let's get one more fish. All right, we're going down. Yeah, I might also just say this might be just the last bait as well. All right, we got something at least. We got ourselves a nice lane snapper. Beautiful snapper. Let's measure him up real quick. Ten-inch lane snapper. All right, I'm calling it for today, guys. It's getting rough, and yeah, it's getting rough, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's get back into the boat ramp. Sorry about that. That's going in the blooper section. Yeah, that was a fun ride in. She was getting a little sporty. Don't know if you can tell, more bloopers. Don't know if you can tell, by how soaked I am right now, but she's a little sporty out there. Hello to the FWC officers that were out there as well. That was fun. They checked me on the 2 snapper, which, that's their job. That's fine. I understand. They were cool. I don't like to film people that are just doing their job, so should have turned on the camera? Yeah, I'm sure I could have, and I'm sure it would have been perfectly fine, but I don't want to be that guy. So we are heading back into the boat ramp, and then I will show you today's catch of the 2 snappers. So yeah, that was a pretty good day for, I don't know, 2-3 hours at the most of being out on the water. That's pretty good. So all right, let's get into it, guys. Stupid, but there's an iguana. I just like seeing them. It's stupid, I don't care. Alright guys, as you can see, we are back home. I am freshly showered. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Plenty more to come. I mean, how cool is it that we got to go down to Jupiter and just catch fish? I know we didn't catch a ton of fish that are edible fish. Although, here in the future, I'm probably gonna try and smoke some bonita. But yeah, I'm gonna go fillet up the snapper, and then I'm gonna have fish tacos for dinner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Always remember, if you ain't wet, you ain't fishing in Florida. See you guys. Oh man, guys, I got my hat wet.